Hello and welcome to the boy Brian's channel. Today we are back with another episode of the Hermitcraft server. Today isn't going to be a normal episode where I build things and make racist jokes. Instead, I'm going to be... Instead, I'm going to be showing you around my village a bit more, because I don't think I've shown you a lot of progress that I've made recently, which is a cheap and easy, quick video I can shit out. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. Where to start? Where to start? I don't even know when the last time you saw a lot of my village was. Probably a few months ago. So let me show you the area I've mostly done more work on. River might have had a bit of an upgrade since you last saw it. There's now a magical arrow here. I don't know why this happened, but this arrow will not disappear. Boxblair has one as well at his base. I want to know how this happened, because I feel like it'd be really cool to make a dartboard with like an arrow stuck in it. So if I can replicate this bug, I have a feeling I can, because what I was doing is I was doing the path here, and there was a skeleton over here shooting at me, and the arrow must have been on like a block below or something, and then I placed this and the arrow pops up here, and maybe that did it or something. I really don't know what was going on there. Did a bit more detailing on this part, but not too much to really go over anything, so I'll just show you that real quick and go on to the part where I've mainly been focusing. Ah, fuck off. Oh, shit. Broke a piece of grass. Yeah, every piece of grass I place, by the way, is like purposely put there, by the way. I don't just go around spamming bone meal. At least not always. Like, I make sure it looks nice. I have like patches where there's no grass, and then, you know, a bit grass there, then, you know. I like to have variation in the grass heights. Now, if you're wondering what these dark green walls are, these are supposed to be like moss floating in the river. I couldn't think of a better block to use. I was thinking I could go with leaves, but the leaves in this version need like wood logs behind them, otherwise they disappear. So that couldn't work. The next best thing was probably grass, but with grass you can see like the dirt underneath it, right? So that wouldn't work, plus it would be a pain in the ass to get it to spread. So really the only option was dark green wool, and I think it turned out alright. It definitely adds to the river. I wouldn't want it without this stuff. I think it's the best it can possibly get. I mean, if this was modern, I'd probably use actual moss blocks, because I think those exist now. I don't know. Around here is mostly where I've been doing a lot more of the detailing and things. I like log on and see a spot that I'm like not happy with. I walk over to it and just fiddle with it until I think it's good. There's an entirely brand new area over here that I don't even think I've shown off. This is going to be a kind of a more colourful area of the village, because I would say this is slightly newer. Like, obviously it's newer because I built it newer, but like in terms of the, you know, village lore, this part of the place is a lot more vibrant. A lot more detailing on this cliffside here. Maybe a little bit too much detailing. I didn't know what to really do other than kind of place oak logs in there and bit trapdoors and shit. Looks a little bit like a mess, but I quite like it. Not sure where this is going to lead, to be honest. This is my like cancelled tomb area that I started maybe like almost 2 years ago. Can you believe this fucking village is nearly 2 years old? Hell, the world's nearly 2 years old, which is pretty crazy. Anyway, I'll show you around this part. As I said, this is going to be a lot more of a colourful kind of area. As you see with the pink house and the light blue house. Did actually do an interior for this one, which you'll be surprised by. Obviously, it's a very small house, so I actually bothered with this one. Yeah, I gotta go through and just do all the interiors. Some of them I've bothered putting floors, but not all of them. Yeah, as you see, like this. See, I've bothered kind of doing floors and walls. It's just actually putting in the effort to do the interior. That's gonna be like the last thing I do. Once like the rest of the village is all done, I'm gonna go through all these buildings and stick an interior inside their ass. I did make this really nice kind of curved path leading up this way. I'm not sure where it's exactly gonna go. I would actually like a tunnel here, but I like this house so much. This house looks so good that I don't know if I want to destroy it to put a tunnel that leads up to there. There's like a path up there, and we could have a tunnel going that way. But I like this house so much I don't want to destroy the fucking thing. So I don't know about that. Yes, at the minute these paths do not lead anywhere. I'm thinking of making this area sort of a farmland, just wheat fields and small houses. I think that would make it look a lot different from the rest of the place. Because if you don't know, Olives has a little wheat field over that way. So if I do one here, it's almost as if this side of the whole entire city is the more farmery side, you know? It is a bit of a shithole though, like just it's not flat at all. It's not it's not even like a very nice hilly kind of place. It's just like lumps and craters and shit, which I'm gonna have to fill all of these in. It's a nice sheep over there. That's gonna take a long time. That will not be fun. There's a floating crafting table. There was a giant tree there before that, but I chopped it down, forgetting there was a crafting table up there. And that's just there now. I might leave that there, to be honest. I think it looks quite nice. It doesn't, but you know, nice kind of curved way up here. I really like making curved houses. You know, ones at an angle. But it works really well with this style as well. This is gonna be some kind of shop. I haven't figured out what kind of shop yet. But it just looks like a shop building. Maybe it could be like a clothes shop because of these big windows here. They'll be displaying something. I've got a cake shop already, so it's a shame there's no armor stands, really. I don't know how I'm going to make that a clothes shop, but some more houses going along here. And this path is going to lead down to the eventual dock. There's a dock over here that Jake is working on. He is incredibly lazy though, so I don't think he's ever actually going to finish it. But he designed the first dock, so I feel like he should design all the docks. You see that place over there? He did that, and I want this area to be in the same style. So if he doesn't do it, I'm going to have to figure out how to do it. But yeah, that path leads to this dock area, and there's going to be loads of these houses along this and all that. And I'm thinking about building ships coming in. I have a really good idea for a ship here that's like transporting ice, because for some reason this patch of water here is in a snow biome, so ice actually like water freezes here. So if I built like a ship around this in this biome that's transporting ice, I could have like an ice farm ship, and I think that would be really cool. That bit of floating ice is from when I needed to transport it with pistons all the way over to the gem shop thing that's miles over that way. So yeah, hopefully Olives gets off his fat fucking ass and starts like working on this place, because I kind of need it done, because I don't want to do it, because that means I've got to replicate his building style, and I don't like replicating people's building styles. I like just building my own thing. It's incredibly hard to steal someone else's shit. Surprisingly in Minecraft, because you got to get it right, you know? Speaking of stealing other people's shit, I'll take that. We've got another bridge like the one this way, but this is quite old. I did this a while ago. Now, there's a broken bit of castle wall there, so I thought I'd build a weird, like, wooden support beam, almost like scaffolding, but also not. It's like a guard watchtower thing. I don't know what it is, but I thought it would look cool, and I was bored one day, so I built that. Now, all of this is also going to be a dock. Like, this is going to be filled with smooth stone, going all the way around there, with more of those houses along this. Again, Olives, you gotta get to work. I think I've shown you all this before. This is just, you know, standard villager things. There used to be a door here. I swear there was a door here. Somebody stole my door. Really weird, wonky castle gateway thing, arch thing, gateway arch thing. Very strange, but it needed one, otherwise this place would just look a little more boring than it already does. Very worn down, unique building here. This is like nothing else I've built in this area. It kind of stands out, actually. It's got a soul sand roof, and a really messy wall here. This is supposed to be like, it's sandstone behind the white paint, and the white paint is like peeling off. That's what this is supposed to look like. It's not some kind of really botched texturing job. Again, no interior for this. It looks a little bit like a blacksmith, honestly, but I'm thinking it could be a shop for like art and paintings. Something about it just comes across as like an old shop that sells paintings. Hence why I said that. I don't know. I feel like that would be a good use for this place, because it can't just be a normal house. Well, it could, but it looks so different to the actual normal houses that it should be a shop. On this side, it's fully detailed on every side as well, which is something I don't tend to do because I'm lazy. There's going to be a pathway leading this way and up to something here. I did this a while ago, probably before any of this else was I did this a while ago before any of the other stuff here was built. I thought this would be a good spot to have a tall building. I just don't know what kind of building or what the purpose will be. It could be a ruined building. That's something I haven't really done in this area. Is this could be like an old building that burnt down. I think that would look quite nice because it's down like a weird dingy fucking alleyway where you'd probably get raped. So what? Again, we're back to this path now. Light blue house needs an interior still, as usual. I have been thinking of a way to like get the community involved in doing the interiors. But the thing is this is a server, so I can't exactly give people a world download. I was thinking I could just like world edit this section, this whole area into its own world, and then give people a world download for my area of the server, where they can come on and design an interior, then they send it to me as like a picture and I replicate it. Because there's a lot of buildings here and I can't exactly give people the dimensions of the builds because there's so many, like and where the windows are in the builds and stuff. I'd have to they have to make sure that that gets right and stuff. So I think it's easier if they just had a download and designed the interiors themselves. So that might be something I do. And obviously I'll credit people who do the interiors. In fact, I'll probably put a sign on each house being like, hey, this is Boris's house. #1 The Boy Ryan subscriber, Boris. I didn't really talk about this area at all, did I? I was on about the fucking interiors. This is a nice little area. You got some benches, you know. This is like a place where people sit. I don't know. I think this should be a cafe because, you know, you got tables and chairs outside. I could just see this place selling ice cream, you know. I showed you a little bit of it, not done the interior. Like, if this was like a cake shop or an ice cream shop, ice cream doesn't exist in Minecraft, so the next best thing is snow. If this was a snow shop, then I think that could work. You can kind of parkour up here. You're not supposed to, though. Ah, it's getting dark. Why is it getting fucking dark? This also needs an interior. This ginormous fucking house. These are like the rich people houses. I've built a few of these. I really like the look of them. They're kind of like castle tower houses. I think they look really nice. This I was proud of, like this small thing here with like wooden frames holding up the leaves. I don't know why I like that so much, but I really do. Yeah, you can walk through this little alleyway, and this part is heavily unfinished. You can walk across there to the castle. There's going to be a path down here. Well, there is technically a path, but the path is gonna go through. Hang on, the path is gonna go through like another head. If you didn't see the rest of my village, I built a lot of mob heads. This is gonna be one. I'm thinking maybe a pig head. I don't think I've done one of them yet. And this path leads around here. There's gonna be a tunnel there to a tunnel building, very specific. There's gonna be a bridge across here to the docks that Olives really needs to get fucking working on. You got a nice view of the castle wall, I have to say. I should probably put more torches at the top, though, because that's inconsistent. And this leads all the way back up here, which is where this path led to as well. So it's kind of a lot of circles. You can walk around in circles to this place for ages. I can imagine people getting heavily lost. Ruined stone arch. I have quite a few of these around the city, or town, or village. I don't know if you can class this as a village. It's too big to be a village. It's too small to be a town as well. No, it's too big to be a town. Maybe it is a city. I guess it's a city. Yeah, it's a city. Yeah, I have a few of these around the place. I really like making these. They're quite easy to do as well, but they add so much. Like, this would just be a blank, empty area, which would look quite shit. The reason I even built it here was because the back of these houses don't look very good. Like, if you looked at the back of this, if you were walking here, imagine this arch wasn't here. It's really fucking hideous with just the back of these houses. So I had to put something here to kind of mask that. And the stone arch did the job. This area sucks. I don't like this area. I hate how the fucking slabs come down here. I wish all of this was on the same level, but they're just not. Not sure how to fix that. It's not too bad, I suppose, but it does quite annoy me. Maybe it should be less of a steep drop. Maybe these slabs should come out a bit more. That could work. Still fucking annoying, though. I don't like this section. And obviously, this part you've seen before. This is the entrance to the castle. This is kind of the rich people area. This is where Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, what's his name? The guy who runs Tesco. The bald dude. He lives here. Lots of rich people live here. I think Notch actually lives here somewhere. There's a trash can over there. I've shown you most of this before. This is what it looks like at night. I don't think I've really shown it there. Anyway, here's my temporary shed. Ba-dong! This might be one of my favourite areas. I just love the view of the castle you get from this part. It looks very clean. As you can see, like, as I said, it is the rich people area, but it really looks like it as well. The path isn't as dirty. The houses look a lot more, like, slick and less worn out. Like, they still look old, but they don't look fucking ruined like some of the other parts of the town. Again, zero interiors for any of these, although I did do some stairs up to this part, so I have, like, rough plans. Do I have... I don't know why that's not filled in. Anyway, yeah, so again, if I give the world download for this place, I might need people to come on and design interiors, because I could do it myself, but I'm lazy, you know? So now this part is where things are going to be built in the future. The path does go down. I've built like this really shitty water fountain. Shut up. I built this really shitty water I can't say water I built this really shitty water fountain. Why can't I say fountain? Fountain? I built this really shitty water fountain. There we go. I needed something to just fill in this empty space here. That side of the wall really needs fucking work done. That is flat and shit. In fact, the whole behind of this place needs work done. My wife. God, her ass is so fucking flat, dude. You have no idea. Like, she's like, it's like looking at a Lego person. Yeah, as you see, the behind needs a lot of work done. Because there's a pond, and this is like the town hall. Oh! I was nowhere near that fool! Bullshit. I was nowhere near him. Why did he fucking assholes. Damn terrorists coming over here blowing my asshole. Anyway, what was I fucking saying? So, yeah, it's because there's like a little pond here and a bridge. This looks like it's been like drained out. This looks like it used to be a lot like higher of a pond. I'm thinking like the whole backside of this could be like a huge porch with like stairs down to here, and this is like a fishing pond or something. Like, this is the town hall. It previously was the Boy Ryan mansion, but I thought that was a bit retarded, so I've turned it into the town hall. Because like it technically is the Boy Ryan mansion, but I don't live anywhere. I just build like random sheds full of chests and build from there, so I don't need a house. Anyway, yeah, if we continue the path down... You fucking chicken. This part's really nice. I think I might have shown you this. I can't remember if I showed you this place. But yeah, we got more of the moss going along. This part here actually inspired me to do the moss. This is totally natural terrain generation, by the way. Like, this just looks like moss leaking into... leaking? Is that the right word? Kind of like floating into this river pond. It's not a river. Well, it's kind of a river. Floating into this area, and that inspired me to do it with green wool. You got a really good view of the castle, and honestly, the castle's growing on me. If you saw my castle video, I was not happy with this thing when I first built it, and I stand by those words, making sure there's no fucking creepers. If you look at the castle in that first video, I do think it looks quite shit, but I've made a lot of improvements since. I've like added bits of mossy stone. This part is new. That wasn't there when I built that. I think that was just empty, which looked a lot worse. I added bricks to this part too. I think at one point I had clay there, which really looked fucking shit. But bricks work a lot better. Anyway, before we continue down there, there is going to be houses this way, and it's going to be really hard to bring the path. As you see, this is not a naturally formed river. I blew the fuck out of this place with TNT. It turned out alright, but you can tell it's not naturally formed, like stone and shit. Bringing the path down here, it's going to be a very narrow path and very weird looking houses, but I think that should do. And this leads to the hedge maze, kind of. If you follow this river, which is slightly painful to do. Here we go. Over there is the mansion, and then just past that rock is the hedge maze from that video. So this section's going to connect to that section, which again brings it into one great big glorious hole. butthole. I have a lot of plans for this place. If you see that shitty tower with the dirt block on, that I think is going to be the castle prison. I did that face ages ago, by the way. That was already there. I did that like when I first moved to this place. But yeah, that is going to be the castle prison and dungeons. I need to start working on that. I really need to start working on the interior of the castle. Oh shit, I've not even finished that bit. That looks a bit... Okay, I need to finish that shit too. Yeah, I gotta figure out that. So it's gonna be like, you know, you walk in there, then it's a huge staircase down underground to some dungeon kind of thing where we torture the foreigners. Anyway, back to the path. You can follow it this way. Nice views of the castle. Another one of these statue things. I did have an idea where, like, somehow you can, like, press a button on... Oh, shit. I pretended there was a button there, forgetting I was holding the... Where you can press, like, a button on these, and maybe, like, a trap door or, like, piston pushes out, and you go down, and these are used as, like, teleporters, fast travel around the place. Underneath there's, like, a nether portal or something, and that's how you get around, because I built quite a few of these, so having them as, like, waypoints would be... quite a good idea. I just don't think it's even possible with such a size to make like a piston thing. Like it would have to like push out. No, it would have to like push out, push down, and push. Yeah, I don't think that could possibly work. It was a good idea though. You can keep following the path up, and it leads to the castle gate, which is right here. Ta-da! And we're back to the rich area. What else have I done recently? There is this part. You can now walk inside this, and then walk through here. There is also a door this way. A few rooms. Not very well detailed, but, you know, rooms. This leads into the actual castle. This door is obviously supposed to be shut, but for my sake, it's open just to quickly get around. Then this leads down here and to the docks. Well, the future docks. Again, Olives, you gotta start working here. But yeah, I'm not really sure what else I can show you. I've done a lot of random things all over the place, really. I don't even think I've shown you every tiny little detail I've changed since the last time you saw it. But there's so many, like, minor, insignificant things, like this bush here. This used to be a giant tree, but I chopped it down and built this, because the giant tree blocked the library when walking across the bridge, and this doesn't as much. And plus, it's also in kind of the same shape as the library, so I don't know, I quite like how it like, fits into the outline. I don't know. So just small things like that I've done around the place. I'm trying to think what else I've done that I can show you. I need to put something here. This part is heavily unfinished. I've done like a line of wool to like symbolize something should be here at an angle, but I really don't know what the fuck to do. In fact, a lot of the behinds of these houses have just got holes in. This is an absolute shithole. What's in here? An egg. Great. Yeah, I don't know what to put behind here. I could just turn it into a wheat field or like flower field or something. Something's got to go there. I just don't know what. But yeah, what else have I done? There's a lot of tiny little things, a lot of small things around the place. I remember building the arch for a video, so you've seen that. I have gone around and placed dark green wool randomly in a few parts just for, you know, a little bit detailing and texturing. I think I've shown you all that before. A lot of the same old kind of small details. A lot of these bushes with glowstone under for lighting. I've done a lot of that work recently. But otherwise, I think that is about it for the video. So, a bit of a less racist one today. A bit of a less funny one. But it is informative, kind of. Not really. Well, I guess it is. It's kind of informative. Oh, I know something I can show you. I've not shown you this yet. This used to be less ruined. I decided to fuck it up a little bit. So it now looks like it's crumbling down. And here, it's really hard to show you this because it's such a fucking stupid angle. But yeah, this used to be a lot more, like, clean and stuff. And I fucked it up a lot because it didn't make too much sense having such a clean castle gate that's supposed to be old. Now it definitely works a lot more. It like falls down, crumbles down, breaks into this little arch here, which I think looks a lot better, in my opinion, than what it did before. But yeah, that's kind of it. So yeah, interiors, I might do the interior thing soon. I might send out a world download and, you know, let people go mental on interiors and stuff. Don't go too mental. You know, don't make me have to gather 16,000 diamond blocks for your fucking carpet or some stupid shit, you know? But yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry, racist videos coming soon. Okay. Oh, and the survival island's ending soon. So to the one guy who like kept asking to join, unfortunately it's too late. But we will be doing like more things. Maybe one of them you can join in. I think there's a gangbang coming up soon. You could be in the middle of that. God, I hope you're 18.